That one.
There we go. Right.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome, stick around and subscribe, and if you are old, thanks so very much for coming back. Yay! So this is Jenny, and she's got her, you've got your Dracula fans in, haven't you?
Yeah.
And a full face of makeup, so this stuff should come in handy. This is, as the title says, our Tropic haul. So my friend has decided to be an ambassador, and I'll put her link below. But this is totally unsponsored. It is just what we kind of think of the products. So, and what we're going to do is we're going to split the video into 3 parts. So there will be some timestamps. So just change it forward if you want to get to the haul. If you want to see a comparison of the products that I use already, which I have here, and the products that I'm going to be using for the next month. Then there'll just be a little wrap up at the end, because we're going to also do the Think Dirty app, so we're going to find out all the trash that's in it.
You had all of this.
Yeah.
And I've only been using body wash.
Oh well. Oh well. So your skincare regime is a bit like mine. It's a bit lapsodical. Is that what you're saying? Right. So we'll get on with the unboxing. All I've done is I've literally just popped open the top of these boxes, and the first thing to notice, because it is an unboxing after all, is that one thing isn't in a box, and that is this, because my friend sent me this. So we're going to try that out. That is jasmine, neroli, and vetiver.
I can't read it apparently.
But it says guava leaf juice with avocado oil. Now it's meant to come
I can't spell it.
from the tropics, so let's hope that it is from the tropics. Does it smell like a jungle? Do you know what a jungle smells like?
I've never been.
No, neither have I. Yes, I don't know what a jungle smells like.
Cool.
But we'll be comparing that, for example, to the Shake Your Bamboo tea, which is now empty. So we're going to just see what's going on. So we're just going to open these.
It's a tissue box.
Carbon neutral twice. This.
What?
So the energy that is used out there, the trees. They've either replaced the trees twice, or they're carbon neutral in some way, and they're carbon neutral twice. Oh, it comes in tissue paper, like all posh stuff. It is fairly expensive, to be fair.
I feel like I should not be touching
I will put the prices up, so your Tropic order is here. So I'm hoping that this second one looks the same. Which it does!
I'm sure.
Hooray!
I'm very sure.
So yeah, there's no leaflet with this one, just a packing set. But I think this is the second one I ordered, and this is the first one. So the first thing we have is a bamboo face cloth. Bamboo face cloth.
Ooh.
Instead of the Peppa Pig and Superman ones that we use.
Oh,
We'll be using that.
Can't beat Peppa Pig.
Yeah, so this one's cute. Let's have a little look inside, shall we?
If we can get it open.
Can't really fuss with that, no. It's the noise of it all, isn't it, when you're trying to do a video. So, let's go here. Ooh, super soft. Yeah.
I
wanted a dirty face.
I wanted to smell it.
It's quite big, isn't it? Quite big.
Yeah, Peppa Pig one.
Yeah, and it's mine. Yeah.
I'm not going to be touching.
So, the next thing that we have is the light diffusing concealer. So I will be comparing that with the concealer that I have, which I think is one from, is it from Body Shop? Yeah, Body Shop Light Touch. So we're going to be comparing those two.
Is there one in my shade?
I think they had about 3 shades actually. Then we have got the Fixing Gel Mascara. So I'm going to compare that with my favourite mascara. I'm hoping that these ones are waterproof. Ooh, look at this packaging, Jenny. That's some sort of packaging like that. I have chocolate in it. Smoothing cleanser.
Oh, I didn't know what that is.
So this must be the first one. They call it ABC, but then don't actually have.
And it's got
ABC
oh my god, cholesterol. I'm sorry.
Okay, this is the vitamin toner, and what I found out about the vitamin toner, so this is just paper. I thought it was like going to be a cardboard tube, but it's paper. What it says here is aloe vera juice, vitamin C, and vitamin B5. And because I have an ambassador, which are the ladies that work for it, that can also be used as a setting spray. You know, so your makeup doesn't run down your face.
Oh.
So that's quite handy, because I have run out of Urban Decay setting spray.
I've never used it.
Then we've got the Skin Feast. Now this one I actually got like a little trial of, so I know I get on with
it. Is it going to eat your skin?
Hyaluronic acid. Can you say hyaluronic acid?
Hyaluronic acid.
Can you say ectoin molecules in cacao plum extract? That's got that.
No, I need to read.
Alright, you read.
I need to know. I can't read.
Then I've got a peel. We like the peel, don't we? Once a week peel. So this is a fruit peel. Can't quite get into that one.
That was like a whole 2 lines.
I know. It's
I said that one.
hyaluronic acid. So that's the fruit peel, which is a resurfacing serum. And I did ask my ambassador what I could do better for your skin, and she was saying that they have a clear skin range. So we might have a little look at that.
What's cleansing? I've never
What's the
seen.
facelift? Oh, this must be one of the face masks. Because they're all natural products, what happens with these is they do actually come with a use by date on.
Really?
February 21, yeah. Like food.
Oh.
And I think that's one of the... This is agave nectar, turmeric and sea buckthorn.
Doesn't everything have an expiry date?
I just don't know whether to stick it on my face or eat it. So,
I mean, if it's meant to be eaten, that
doesn't smell much.
My
That's
nostrils hate me.
Definitely like a bit of face mask. Probably use that at night. I'm gonna have to. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go away after I've videoed this first bit, and I'm also going to put in an explanation of each product so I know what it is.
I'm the grandma.
And then eventually in like 3 months time. Yeah, when I've run out of it.
Yeah.
So this is glowberry. So this must be another one of their serums.
What?
So yes, this is another serum, another bottle of serum. And I think they even do like little packages. So ooh, this is fun, glowberry.
Ooh,
Vitamin C, super berries, kangaroo paw.
What?
Well, they do say they're vegan, so I think kangaroo paw must be a fruit. Or flower extract.
Do kangaroos have
and it
paws
says
too?
these super berries are age-defining antioxidant. I think you were all right with the age-defining, lovey.
Yeah.
I think you're all right. What with being how old are you?
You forget you're old now.
Teen.
I'm 13, Mum.
Right, that's one box done. The little straw.
If I said I was 20, if I said I was
It's just the
12,
pack, isn't it? So here's the order here.
You just believe
Now
it.
I'm hoping, please tell me. Well, it tells you all about recyclable, and it says what I've ordered there, so that's grand.
glasses.
So this is, there are a couple of things in here, and these are actually for gifts, because I think they're really good for gifts. So this is Hair Feast, so this is a conditioner. This is Hair Wash, and I've got another Hair Feast, because that is for my sister-in-law.
Isn't hair wash like shampoo?
Yeah, that would be shampoo. Then I've got the extension fibres. This is to go with the that is to go with the gift. And then I've got the lash extension kit, and that's for me, and that's for my sister-in-law. Happy birthday to my sister-in-law, by the way, if you're watching this. So those two are for her, and the rest is all mine. No yellow straw this time.
I'm looking at
I bet it's biodegradable, this stuff, isn't it?
Very honest.
Right, so I'll go away, I'll do some study on these products, and then, oh, you look beautiful, darling. It's just the best look ever.
I know, right?
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do some research on this, comparing it with this stuff, to see what it is that's better about it, worse about it. Oh gosh, everything's gone everywhere, it's all falling down. So yeah, I'm thinking that would be a good idea. So by the magic of YouTube, we are going to see you again in about 20 odd seconds, I would think. Say goodbye, Jennifer.
Bye
Right, so we're back. We're back with the homework is done. Okay, you'll notice the lighting is slightly changed because I'm actually having to re-record this as we speak. So what I've done is, I'll show you the app first. So this app is called Think Dirty, and it looks a bit like this. And you just scan in your products, or you actually write in your products, and I've been through all my products. You will not be surprised to hear that Tropic is okay. So let's go for the hair stuff first. So this is the Tropic one here, and it says Hair Feast Deep Conditioning Treatment, Murumuru butter. Murumuru, honestly, good grief. Plant keratin and black oat. Never knew oats came in black. pH balanced, and it's sulfate and silicone free. And you know, it's all meant to come from the tropics, isn't it? It's meant to come from the tropical rainforests. What's it smell like? Well, right now it's got a cap on, that's what. Right, so they're off to the side. Now, I wanted to bring in these are what I've been using, and I love them because it smells like banana milkshake. Smells great. Unfortunately, they score an 8. They're in the red zone on the Think Dirty app, and that is because of the perfume that is within it. So although it's still ecologically sourced, although it's still got recycled packaging, that's a little bit annoying. So we're going to bring you into the range of cleansers now. So I do use a skin system, so to speak. I use this simple one, and I also use this deep blackhead cleanser. So for this one, it's going to be this lot here. Now the simples, I'll pop them in side by side. The simples are they're quite cheaply priced, so you just get them from Superdrug, don't you? Whereas Tropic you have to get online or from your ambassador. So I have 3 friends that are ambassadors at the moment, which is fantastic, but I can phone up my ambassador and ask them anything I damn well like. Can't really do that with Simple. Looking at Simple though, they are 100% recycled, which their packaging is recycled, and also they are cruelty free and vegan, so that would be exactly the same as the Tropic and what Tropic say. But what Simple don't do is they're not investing into the ecological background of the places that they're getting their berries from and their essential oils. This smoothing cleanser here, this is the one that I think you use with you can use wet if you've got makeup on. So it's this one that I'm looking forward most to using. What I was impressed about with the Tropic toner is that you can also use it as a finishing spray. I normally use Urban Decay, guess what, it's another 8. And then Skin Feast, I did get a little sample of this, and that's the other thing, you can phone up and you can get samples. You can't go up to your Simple shop and get samples, but I suppose with that cheap, you don't really care. So now we've come into serums. So these are my 2 serums. This, on the Think Dirty app, was the highest one. So this scores a 9. It had over 41 different ingredients, and to be really, really simple and truthful to you, nearly every single one of them scored highly. So each ingredient is scored from 0 to 9, I think. And unfortunately, there are so many ingredients in this that it is a bit of a problem. Also, L'Oreal say that they are cruelty free, but they don't need PETA guidance because of the fact that they sell in China, and I think everything needs tested if they're in China, which is a real pity. The Vichy, which you'll see again in the next one, in the next little thing, I'll talk about them, but these are going to be the oils that replace them. So only one of these needs to go in the fridge, and I think if you look at the sides, it actually tells you, look, I think it's this one. Yeah, so it's this red one, the Glowberry, that needs putting in the fridge, and this is once or twice a day. So that's an everyday, and this one I think is once or twice a week because that's a front peel, that's a fruit peel. So the Age Perfect, the Vichy, the everything that had something in it, it's all going, unfortunately, into the bin. I'll be using these over the next 6 weeks. That's my shower gel coming across there, and my facelift. The face mask you'll see in a little minute, but I wanted to talk a little bit more about this face mask. So this is a once a week face mask, and the facelift one is obviously for me because I'm an ancient woman. So this is with agave nectar, turmeric and sea buckthorn, and I think the biggest thing about this is that this is, as you can see, like all the rest, it has a use by date on them. They're all within, the next 6 months or so. which is fab. I've actually had this a month already, so there's enough on it. You're definitely going to use it, but that might make me use it a bit more, which is great. So I'm going to, the first thing I'm going to use tonight will be, I think I'll use the ABC, which, you know, I might have to actually put on it ABC so I don't get mixed up. Then I'll use which one will I use? The fruit peel, and then I think the mask will probably come tomorrow. So mask, then this tonight, and then that one tomorrow. So yeah, it's like a whole little system. So I really can't wait for that. So unfortunately the other ones are going to have to go in the bin, but I will see you in the next little clip, which goes on a little bit more about some of the products in detail. So yeah, the Skin Feast, which is a cream concentrate, that's got hyaluronic acid in, as has the Simple. And I never found out what the cacao plum extract was. Doesn't say anything about keeping that in the fridge, which is good. Then I come to these. I'm really quite annoyed about this one. I love this eye cream to the point where I didn't buy an eye cream from Tropic. I might have to do that because this came out as an 8, and again it's because of the perfumes. Everything else in it was a 3 or below, which is great, but that was not great. Plus I had to really look this up online. I couldn't find it on the Think Dirty app really. Some of the ingredients are a little bit hidden. So what I like about the Simple ones is it brings the ingredients to the forefront. So this is a Vichy product, and what I was really surprised about this is it's Maltese. I never knew that it was from Malta. But again, it's an 8 because of the perfume, and I really like that as an under eye serum. So darn it and blast it. And then we have toner. Now I'm not a great use of toner, but what I do is I use the I normally use the, what is that called? I normally use a fixing mist. So I'm really excited that I can use this as a fixing mist. Very, very, very excited. So I've not looked at that just yet. Let's take it out of the sleeve. So here we are, an instant skin refresher, amino acids to help the balance. Well, I'm assuming, amino acids are just simple proteins that are linked together, just like our skins. And it says reduce pore size. I don't really think you could actually reduce pore size, but you know, I'm all up for smaller pores. That'll do me nicely. And then we come to, I think the biggest shock of the lot, which was this L'Oreal. So this L'Oreal had the highest Think Dirty score of 9, and it also contained 41 different ingredients, not all of which is great. And yet, as you can see, it is well used. So I'm just dead annoyed about that. So instead, I'm going to be using the Glowberry. And these I think are the ones that need kept in the fridge. One is twice a week and one is every other day, so that's quite handy. So I've got something to use every night. And then I stopped using the Think Dirty app because I got a bit bored, to be fair, but I'm assuming that this is not going to be good. The Clarins, and then this Balance one, which is that gold stuff. So that'll be fun. Well, as you can see by that's my phone. As you can see by the ingredients there, it's looking all a bit heavy and lots of benzyl alcohol in there as well. So darn it, darn. Okay, so final soapy products really, or kind of skin products, is this. I could not find this on the app, but when I had a little look at Imperial Leather, what I've tried to do was compare the different ingredients. And if I can just see there, I don't know if you can see that at all, but it says sodium lauryl sulfate, and I've long had a problem with sodium lauryl sulfate as an eczema sufferer. That can really start me off. I did use this, I was perfectly fine. Imperial Leather also, they don't test, they're cruelty free too. This Tropic one doesn't use sodium lauryl sulfate, it uses sodium methyl cocotaurate. I don't know if I said that right, I really mashed it up. And that is actually from coconuts, and it's biodegradable. And then looking at these two, well, I can just imagine Body Shop just doesn't fare well at all on that Think Dirty app. So I'm going to be comparing those as we go through the month. I'll be comparing it with the light diffusing concealer. And then this little puppy, what a nightmare it was. This is also a 9. My favourite double extension mascara. Doesn't come off at all, so I'm not surprised it's a 9. I love this mascara, it's waterproof as well. So I will be comparing it with these two, which you use together for the same effect. And we will wait and see if there's anything that is waterproof about them, because really it's about being in the pool, isn't it, and being on your holidays. So I'm going to see that. So that is the comparison part finitoed. So there's lots for the bin there, which is a pure shame. I think cost-wise, this and this has got to be the biggest difference. This was £1. This is going to be about a tenner. And again, with the shampoos, that's going to be quite a big difference. But I will put the prices up for you. But the rest of them are actually comparatively priced. I can't remember that being totally cheap. And neither are their fruit peels. And quite often, I'm sure I got that face mask free for getting the other ones. So the prices weren't bad actually. So yeah, I think one of them I got some money off, and the other one I got a free gift. So quite happy with that. So if I settle in with this product, then we'll see. I've never been great with things like tea tree oil. It's just too aggressive for my skin. But if I've been doing things like using products like this and thinking it was the tea tree oil in it, then it might not be that. It might be the perfume that they have in it that set me off. So we're going to wait and see, and then I will get back to you in about a month's time and tell you how I went on with them all. So that's that then. I don't know whether I just want to put those on my plate or put them on my face and body, and it just sounds so lovely, doesn't it? Like jojoba oil and green tea extract and berry this, below that. Sounds fab. So I can't wait to get used to using them. Now it's going to be about 6 weeks before I get back to you about how I felt about these products and whether I went back to my wicked ways. Looking at those Think Dirty apps was really illuminating. Now, as far as I'm aware, there's no kind of back scratching between these companies. I think the biggest shock was the eye cream for me, big shock, and the oil that I use. Just, yeah, absolutely stunning when you think about it. I'm so glad that my friend is an ambassador. I've actually got 3 friends that are ambassadors, but these products were through my good friend. And do you know what's really great is that I can phone her or message her and just say, well, what about jelly skin, or what about this, I've got this problem here. And they put loads of updates on and show you exactly how to use the products. And these are real people that I know. They're not like some that's blonde woman on telly, by the way. Washing their hair in a jungle with fellas falling out of the trees at them. I just found some of the advertisements absolutely ridiculous that are out there at the moment. But I do think as well, you know, it's important to have a company that really believes in not just being ethical, not just being eco-friendly, but also bringing you items that aren't going to harm you or could potentially harm you. I don't see why I should be putting things on my skin that I wouldn't actually eat. You know, it's a really difficult place to be. I know there are some natural things out there that are really dangerous, but when I look at some of the products that are in these, they're made in a test tube. You know, and at some point they have been tested on something, and although a lot of them say they're cruelty free, they haven't always been this way. This company was only founded in 2004, so I'm thinking it should be okay. Being able to phone up my friend and making sure it's okay is a really big bonus. So thank you so much for joining me. I've had a wicked time going through it. It's been great, and I will see you. Oh, hello Jenny, come and say goodbye. So here she is in another outfit with another wig. Can I say goodbye? So see you in 6 weeks time.
See you in 6 weeks time.
Like and subscribe.
That's a long time.
It's going to take me ages to use all that.
Oof.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe.
Okay, see you soon.
Yeah.
Bye.